Pritchard claims that Dusty Rhodes could have been the man to lead the WWF's national expansion instead of Hulk Hogan, or actually replacing Hulk Hogan when he went over from WCW to WWF in early 1989. Do you think Dusty could have done as good a job as Hogan?
Well, maybe. People buy what you show them or present to them. And Dusty had a track record behind him, a big one. I don't think he would have been the figure that Hulk was, but his interviews were like 10 times better. His body was like 10 times worse. So the beauty of that whole thing lies in its execution and its presentation. And so who's to say? I think Dusty could have replaced him at least for a short time. But Dusty had more experience in getting over. Hulk had to have use the experience of every agent and Vince on that whole show to get over. But both of them shared one thing. You didn't see them on TV every week. So they were equal in that regard. And Vince made it a point that if you wanted to see Hogan, you had to buy a ticket. Dusty made it a point to tell the people, if you want to see me live, you got to buy a ticket. And back in those days, we made most of our money off the live house shows instead of pay-per-views. So whether the fact that he could have been as successful as Hogan, it remains to be seen.
With Dusty, we can't think of the WWF run without the polka dots. Now, Bruce Pritchard, now this is Bruce saying, of course, that Vince came up with the idea of the yellow polka dots as he just thought it was a great idea to sort of just add a bit of flavour to Dusty's presentation as if he needed it. Pretty much everybody else out there says that was just one giant prank on Dusty to make him look as stupid as possible. What do you think?
No, I don't think Vince wants to make one of his guys like Dusty look stupid. I do not believe that at all. I think Vince gave him the yellow polka dots out of concern about how he's going to be received. Vince knew that he was a big, kind of a fat guy, and he was. And he would tell you that too, Dusty would. So if the talk he does, the things he does, it's like a parody of wrestling to begin with. So why not go the whole route and give him some pink polka dots or yellow polka dots or whatever they were. And if Dusty had no qualms about wearing them, I mean, why did he wear them? He could have went to Vince and said, this is making me look stupid, and Vince could disagree with him. But yet he knew Dusty could make him a little money, and he did. But just not in a main event spot.
Did you ever meet Sapphire?
I never met her.
No, she was a fan in St. Louis, apparently. She used to drive wrestlers around at the time. I don't know, because I know you went to St. Louis. I don't know if it was for a week or a match, or was it wrestling at the Chase, the hotel?
Never wrestled at the hotel. I went to St. Louis with WWE for pay-per-view or a house show. Good crowd.